Holy God, we talked about this last week, and I was so upset when I watched this. I nearly popped an artery. And it was people saw it. The artery was in the neck. It was disgustingly pulsating. It was purple. People were worried about me. I had to put my finger on the pulsating artery as I was getting upset. I had to call the hospital. The paramedics came in, and it was actually quite a popular stream. There's over 100 people. Now, on this video, it's a follow-up. I'm suing Honey. First off, Maddie found this last week, this video, and it's an app called Honey that goes around and gives you discounts on items, and people are saying, wait a second, how can they give you discounts and at the same time pay YouTube affiliates, and how do they do this, and how do they even make money as a company? Right now, after watching the video, I was like, wow, they changed the URL links from their affiliates that were actually promoting Honey, and they changed it so that they did not get the credit from influencers all over the internet. They would literally steal their commissions. It was crazy. And I was like, wow, this was crazy. And my veins were pulsating, all of them. Now we have what I knew was going to happen. What did I say? I said, this is going to end up being a class action lawsuit. Didn't I? Didn't I say that? And look what's happening. I'm suing Honey is the title of this video. Let's go.
The biggest scam in YouTube history.
The biggest YouTube scam has just been revealed. Honey, one of the largest influencer scams.
This might just be the biggest influencer scam of all time.
Honey has been revealed to be a complete scam.
The coupon mafia?
I think it's scummy as hell. I hesitate to call it illegal because I just genuinely don't know. I need a legal video.
And I think Honey should be sued for it. I am glad that everybody is now aware that Honey has a corrupt business model.
By the way, we found out that they're owned by PayPal. This guy is Legal Eagle. He's actually a lawyer, I think. And is he starting the suit? That's crazy if he is. And my girlfriend owned PayPal shares, and now she does not from this. I have warned her about this. She did sell her PayPal shares because we found out that Honey is owned by PayPal, and that most likely the CEO at the time, not the new guy, his name's Alex Chris, but shame on him for keeping this kind of perpetual scam going. It should be interesting to see what happens in this case because there's no real laws for what's happening in this particular case. I want to see what this guy's got to say. He's a lawyer on the internet. He talks about these big kind of controversies that happen. Obviously, he's not talking about, you know, the most basic cases. He's going to only talk about the ones that bring the most attention. He's a smart guy. Let's see what he says.
Creators are saying that Honey is a scam. They believe that Honey steals from creators. So on behalf of creators everywhere, I have filed a class action lawsuit to stop it. So how did we get here? Well, as you probably know, the entire creator economy works on affiliate.
This is going to be big. This is going to be big. This has been happening for over, what we figure out, sometime it happened around COVID about 4 years ago, and this has been going on for 4 years where they're just basically taking all of the affiliate sales from those people that decided to push Honey. 4 years of that, owned by PayPal. This is going to be a class action. This is going to be billions. They're going to have to settle, and I think it'll hurt PayPal. I think this is exactly what's going to happen. What's up, Lost Soul?
Links. The question that everyone on the internet wants to know when you're making a purchase is, how did you get here? Honey allegedly interjects itself into that chain, erases all the past history and says, I'm the one responsible, often harming consumers in the process by replacing a coupon or discount code with a Honey-related code.
Go to every computer in your house, your mom's, your dad's, your sister, your brother's computer, and install Honey.
And while if this is true, the consumers would be harmed by this practice, creators are getting absolutely screwed.
Let's say you're at a department store looking to buy a new TV. A salesman spends time running you through your options. You decide to buy, he gives you his referral card, you get to the checkout, and right as you're about to pay, a sleazy salesman pops up going, hey, shall I check if I have any coupon codes for you? Naturally, you say sure. He snatches your referral card without you ever noticing, looks for coupons, says sorry, no luck this time, but instead of handing back the original referral card, he hands back his own.
Finger says influencer responsibility, and I'll tell you what, a lot of these influencers didn't even know it was happening to them, including Linus Tech Tips. And Linus Tech Tips found out that they were doing it to him and didn't even make a video about it. That was the craziest part to me. In that particular video, we literally watched that he's taking clips from. When we found out that Linus from Tech Tips found out that the URL, and plus Linus from Tech Tips, I mean, come on, the guy's like the most technical dude on the internet. People are getting technical advice from this guy. And he didn't make a video saying like, hey, everybody, I'm not getting credit for this. You guys aren't getting credit for this. Everybody needs to be aware of that. That happened in 2022. And he made no video about it, which is, I don't know. That's all types of weird.
It's free money, they say.
Yeah.
But we believe that nothing could be further from the truth. Unfortunately, there's no such thing as a free lunch. We believe that money came right out of the pockets of your favorite YouTubers, TikTokers, Instagrammers, podcasts, and bloggers.
Absolutely.
Now, you might have seen Megalag's expose.
That's the one we watched. And shame on you for not having my reaction or enhancement to this. I was expecting myself in there. Pepe, were you expecting us in there? I was. God damn it. Who's this guy? What's his name again? Legal Eagle. Hold on. This is for Legal Eagle. I'm very upset right now. I'm really upset. This is Legal Eagle. Put me in.
Shame. Shame. Boo! Shame. Boo! Boo!
I can tell you I had the best enhancement of everybody. I'm just letting you know. Pulsating veins. Okay. Where do you find that at? Actual people, paramedics coming in and resuscitating me for you guys missed that stream? Oh my God. Hundreds of viewers.
It's incredible. You should absolutely support him on Patreon, link in the description. But that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
I want to dig deeper.
Yeah, influencers actually got taken by this and they didn't find out till, most of them still don't know until now. Right, Maddie. Maddie, you brought this to our attention. Now we get the class action lawsuit, which, as I said this was going to happen. Boom. Happens.
Because this is something that could affect every creator and influencer on every platform. And I mean everyone. Creators, viewers, advertisers, even the companies that provide goods and services. Now, as you probably know, making videos or posts can be an expensive endeavor. And when you think about it, it's kind of incredible that platforms like YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok are free. And they can afford to be so because they rely on advertising. Now, that might come in the form of programmatic ads that are interjected while you're watching, or it might come from a sponsorship provided by the actual creator that you're watching or listening to. And if a creator runs a sponsorship or has an affiliate relationship, they'll probably tell you to do one of two things. Either click on the link in the description or the comments, or use their promo code. You, the audience member, probably get a nice discount, and the creator gets credit for sending that customer. This is attribution, as we call it in the biz. And if you end up buying that thing, the creator might get a percentage, a commission, a flat fee, or if enough people sign up, they might get another sponsorship in the future. And in all of those cases, everything depends on knowing how.
Was there a dog barking in the background? I feel like Legal Eagle has his golden retriever at the door right now. Did anybody else hear a dog, or did just my dad ears hear that through these amazing headphones? I swear I heard a dog barking somewhere. Hold on a second. It's not here. Did you hear a dog? Okay, either. Feed your dog, Legal Eagle. Stop the video and feed your dog.
How many people signed up because of that creator? And when you click on that...
And let me tell you this. I made a blood oath a long time ago that I was never going to have a sponsor on this channel. Okay? And by that, I mean like a major sponsor. Somebody like a Honey or, you know, or even Melinda's Hot Sauce, which is by far one of the best hot sauces in the world. Melinda's with natural ingredients, passionately crafted sauces, spice your food without drowning out the original flavor. Buy Melinda's Hot Sauce online. Fresh ingredients, perfect balance of heat and flavor. Buy online or find a local store. I will never, ever, ever shill anything. Okay?
A link or use the creator's promo code. The brand knows where you came from and who sent you. At least, that's the way that it's supposed to work. Honey allegedly built their business on breaking that chain. As Megalag and others have explained, and as we aver, Honey interjects itself at the last possible moment and erases evidence of the real person who was responsible and takes credit. It looks like Honey opens up a new tab or refreshes the checkout page and replaces the creator's information with Honey's information.
This is like outright theft. They're inserting this into the code and changing it so that they get the affiliate money, so that they get the commission. And by they, I mean PayPal. That's how people are getting the deal. They're literally skimming. They're the biggest skimmer on the internet, and PayPal owns them.
And most importantly, Honey's attribution codes. The creator gets nothing. We believe that Honey pockets that money that would have otherwise gone to the creator. Imagine if you're listening to a podcast. You actually can't really click on a link, so the only way that they can get attribution is by a listener using their promo code. But we believe that even if you use the creator's code, if you also used Honey at the same time, Honey likely replaced that promo code with their own.
We were on this.
But it's not just sponsorships. When you click on a programmatic ad, you know, those skippable.
And that is their response. Mad Style, that is their response. Mad Style says, Honey, this is their normal business practice. We are not stopping it. It's literally what they've told people in emails. In fact, that's what they told Linus. They literally expressed like, hey, deal with it, mofo. This is what we're doing. And so this is going to be taken to court, and they're going to decide whether this is outright theft or not. My opinion is that it is. And my opinion is when a judge gets presented this, they will also think that this is theft. And this will really impact PayPal negatively. I mean, we know for a fact for 4 years that this has been going on. 4 years. Imagine the amount of money that we're talking about here. We're talking huge amounts of money. This could be in the billions. This will affect the bottom line of PayPal, its shareholders, and their balance sheet. When they report quarterlies, when this finally hits the books, and it's not going to be for a while, but when this finally hits the books, it will be a huge backstep for the company.
Or unskippable ads that just get shoved into a video you're watching or interjected to the feed that you're scrolling.
Yeah, Aether says, DG360, they're not skimming off the top. They're pouring the whole coffee into a cup they own. Yeah. Well, I don't know, dudes. I'm telling you one thing. Whew. Anybody that signs up, look at those TOS. Look at the TOS. I'm not sure. Never dealt with Honey. I don't know. But you got to read the TOS. You got to see what's going on. They could outright say, "Hey, we're going to take the sale from you," in the fine print. They could give you that devil deal. You know what I mean? They give you that Satan TOS pitch that you didn't read in the fine print. You got to be careful, man. You got to be careful when you're dealing with people. You got to be careful. Everybody's trying to take from you, especially the largest corporations in the world.
Through, well, those have tracking links too. Those often contain exactly the same kind of affiliate data. Again, the companies want to know where you came from. They want to know which ads are effective and which creators' audience is a good fit for them. Different creators receive a different amount of money per view depending on their personality and the makeup of their audience. But
there goes this dog. There goes this dog again. Goddamn illegal, Eagle. Feed your beagle. Oh shit. Legal, Eagle. Feed your beagle. Oh shit. Oh God.
I never felt it.
Oh my God. What?
Once again, if you click on one of those ads and use an extension like Honey will allegedly come in at the last second and destroy attribution, taking credit and pocketing the money. And at the same time, Honey appears to market itself as a way to save consumers additional money, but that doesn't appear to be the case. We believe that Honey unjustly enriches itself by swapping creator attribution under the guise of a coupon check, even when it's unable to provide any additional value to the consumer or when there are no coupons. I believe that Honey lied to consumers about what it offered. And I believe that Honey lied to creators about what it was doing.
I think more so to the creators. I think this is more like focused. It should be focused on the creators. The customers don't give a shit as long as they can get it cheap. I mean, that's the way of the world. If they can get it at a cheaper price, they're not concerned with where the commission's going at all. They just want the cheaper price. On the consumer end of things, they're like, fuck it, I want the cheaper price, period. They're not getting hit so hard with this. Who's getting hit hard are the creators that are pushing the Honey. This is not Honey. This is not Honey of the good type. This is not Honey of the good type.
And perhaps the worst part about
this guy ain't playing either. This legal eagle, I've seen him do this before with great results. This guy gets some serious results. As Damon says, this blend of Kramer from Seinfeld and Jim from The Office gets some serious results.
All of this is that Honey, now owned by PayPal, allegedly made creators the unwitting accomplices in stealing from their own pocketbooks.
They're not unwitting. Come on, wait a second. I don't know. He's going to take that track. Oh, PayPal's distancing himself. This is a PayPal backpedal move. You see this? PayPal's lawyers said this is what we're going to do. We're going to be like, we didn't know this. We didn't know this is what we bought. Oh, shit. Are they going to get out of this? Is PayPal going to get out of this? Are they doing the backstep maneuver? They're doing that backstep. They don't want to be. They're like, oh, we bought this company, but we had no idea that this was going on. Uh-oh. But you bought them, so there has to be liability, no? I mean, this is a huge issue. That's an interesting angle that he's taking on this. Oh, shit. Is PayPal going to be like, oh, we didn't know? Bullshit, they didn't know. CFO's banking in extra revenues. That CFO has to know every single penny and where it's coming from. You're telling me that a CFO, the exec of the highest tier of executive that you can get in a company like PayPal, the CFO does not know where the pennies are coming from Honey when they purchased it? Are you telling me that? Come on, get out of here. Well, they seem to have liked the revenues when it was benefiting them, and they were reporting it on their quarterlies for their shareholders. But now, wait a second, they're doing the old backstep shuffle. Distancing themselves. PayPal distancing themselves in a legal maneuver here. Wow.
Think about how insidious this all was. Honey spent tens of millions of dollars, maybe even hundreds of millions of dollars, sponsoring some of the most beloved and successful creators on the planet.
Dude, they bought him out in 2020, Maddie. You're telling me in 4 years of financial accounting, every single quarter for 4 years, Maddie, that they didn't know the money was coming from this? Come on, Maddie. PayPal had to have known this was 4 years. This is 16 quarters of financial reporting for a public company. 16 quarters. And you're telling me that they didn't know where these pennies were coming from Honey? Oh, did I misunderstand what you said? Okay, I'm sorry about that, Maddie.
Honey allegedly seeded those audiences with their extension. And that extension probably stayed on their audience's browsers like a sleeping leech, waiting for the viewer to conduct a transaction. And thus...
Good analogy, Legal Eagle. Like a sleeping leech. He's going to go into court. He's going to say that, and the jurors are going to be like, sleeping leech. Oh, shit, sleeping leech. Maddie says PayPal would have learned about the practices in the buyout process. Absolutely, Maddie. See, now we're on the same page. See, I knew you knew. Maddie, I'm mad about you, Following up. We're being professional here in 2025. We're following up on this story, and I'm telling you right now, this is a class action lawsuit. This is going to be billions and billions and billions of dollars, and PayPal's going to try and weasel out of the responsibility and the liability of this, but I don't think they're going to back. I don't think they're going to be successful in that. I think this is a nuclear bomb waiting to happen. Aether says, if the PayPal people didn't know what Honey was doing, surely that's suable by PayPal shareholders for not knowing what their subsidiaries are doing. Nikki says, poor Maddie. DG always misunderstanding you. I do misunderstand Maddie so much, don't I? That's the mystique of Maddie, Nikki. That's the mystique. My incompetence.
Forever after, the creators' future sponsorships and future affiliate relationships and advertisements were devalued.
Wicked Wookie says, I want to go back to a time when we carried coins in a sack so I can see who's robbing me. Matt Sell says PayPal, oh snap, easy money, here's $4 billion. Right. Think about all the revenues Honey was bringing them in. That's why they bought them. And then when they found out, they were like, oh, maybe they found out prior to. Wouldn't you do some investigating on a company that you're going to buy? What do we read that they bought Honey for? It was a pretty big deal.
Now that the creator's audience was infected. The exact people who would be most likely to listen to the recommendations of that creator, which, by the way, is the reason that it's so important for creators to vet their sponsors and make sure that they believe in the products, were now likely to be sniped. Whenever those viewers or listeners clicked on the creator's link or used the creator's promo code, Honey would allegedly swoop in and steal the attribution. We believe that PayPal's Honey is a drag on the entire creator economy. If you're a creator and you've ever used an affiliate link, run a sponsorship, or allowed ads, we believe it's possible that Honey has interjected itself and parasitically taken away your attribution. Even if you've never even heard of Honey until now. Advertisers spent $30 billion on advertising.
It's exactly what this begs the question of, Maddie. It is exactly what Maddie says. This asks the bigger question of what other shady shit is PayPal doing. Absolutely. Also, we did a deep dive on Braintree, which is an app that they use for analytics. We think somehow Braintree is tied into the Honey thing. Listen, this is why I pleaded with Christy. I'm like, listen to me. You don't want to be involved in PayPal or own the shares of PayPal. Ethically speaking, you cannot do this. There are some shady things happening here. I do not agree with what's going on, and I pleaded with her, and she did. She did. She banked pretty nicely on it, though. She was buying PayPal like in the 60s. So good for you. Let's hear it for Christy. Way to go. Like, I should have done that myself. Like a 30% move? Like 35, 40% she made on that? Jesus. Crazy.
On YouTube AdSense alone in 2023. I need my stock tips from
Christy.
Presumably, those companies made a lot.
I told her she needs to start a financial channel.
A lot more revenue than they spent on advertising. But how many billions of that went to Honey? I'm honestly surprised that extensions like Honey, Karma, Capital One Shopping, and Pine.
And that's what they're going to find out in this court case. They're going to find out how many billions there are, and all that money is going to go to the creators in a class action. Anybody who is an influencer that had them as a sponsor, it'll go to them. And as it should benefit them. The creators are always getting shit on. The creators are always getting shit on because there is just, it's the market is so saturated in people trying to find out how to make a living. Isn't that the truth right now in 2025, especially as AI encroaches, especially as AI starts to take jobs away? It's going to become more of a normal thing where people are like, where do I get my money from? Ask my brother-in-law. He's an IT dude. Trust me. He's getting his job taken away by AI. I mean, like people in almost any field are going to feel the threat of AI. I think, ironically, the new meta for working is blue collar jobs, like manual things. Now, until robots come out, until the Optimus robot from Tesla comes out. But like, I think for the next decade, I think the blue collar job is going to be the new meta. I know this sounds strange, but like craft type oriented skills, plumbers, electricians, building. I think these are the people that are going to get paid the real money. Because I think a lot of white collar jobs are just going to get taken over by AI. So where do they go? Well, people trying to figure out what to do. Whether they're trying to like DoorDash on the side, or they're trying to like become a YouTube personality. They're trying to figure it out. This is why this market is so saturated with people, because they're trying to find out how they're going to make their income. And you got to prepare for what's coming down the road here. But they're always the ones that get shit on. The creators are always the ones that get shit on, because the people above, who are the Googles and the Amazons and the people that own these platforms, they are like, hey, there's 1 million billion of you guys trying to figure out how to make money. So we'll just take as much as we want from you. On YouTube, I think the cut's somewhere around 60%, 50%. It's gotten a little bit better. On Twitch, I think their cut is 60%. People don't understand that. It's a cutthroat world. Like to do what it is that I do and others on the that's why a lot of people have to get sponsors to do this. And then what? Then you get the sponsors and people like Honey like skim off you and take your sales. I mean, that's theft. It's terrible. It's the lowest and worst thing that you can do. Ethically speaking, it's the trashiest thing that anyone could do to you. The landscape is apocalyptic for creators right now. They're just trying to survive off the pennies that they can. And I really am happy that this guy's fighting for creators. Somebody's got to. It's pretty crazy. It really is. It really makes me upset because it affects us. People. The actual people.
Are even allowed on the Apple App Store or the Google Extension Marketplace. So I say, enough is enough. It's time to put my money where my mouth is. So I, along with some
He's going against PayPal. He's going against PayPal directly. Holy shit.
Is enough.
Yes.
It's time to put my money where my mouth is.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, the everyday people, Keck. The everyday people like us. The everyday people that get shit on. Us, the everyday people. Okay, Keck? Here we go. Wendover versus PayPal. Oh, Wendover says bend over, says Coob. Wendover says bend over. Coob's coming up with those rhymes. Coob? God bless you, Coob. Coob? I see you, Coob. I see you.
So I, along with some other great attorneys, filed suit on behalf of all creators and businesses who have been harmed by Honey PayPal. Because there are so many people, we filed a class action lawsuit seeking damages in the form of the money that we
boy, I called this, man. I called this.
We believe Honey prevented from reaching creators, so we can give it back to creators. And equally important, we're suing for an injunction to stop Honey's practices in the future. If you're a creator or a business who thinks that they have been harmed by Honey, please reach out to my law firm by either going to Honey Lawsuit.
Woo, man, this is gonna be nuts, dudes. They're going up against PayPal. They'll get a settlement. They'll get some type of settlement, but this will be billions.
Yes, sir. You're not gonna hate me.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
.com or by reaching out via email at honeycase@eagleteam.law. We want to hear from you. This isn't only about people who ran a Honey sponsorship, but rather anyone who might have had their attribution taken by Honey. We believe that things like running a promo code, affiliate link, or tracking tag is enough to be caught in their web. And finally, Honey PayPal. I will see you in court.
Hell to the motherfucking yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. You're not gonna hate me.
Dudes, this is fantastic news. Fantastic. I'm typing it right here. Way to go, Legal Eagle. Take it to the house. All right, sweet. I am so happy when things like this happen, and I hope they pay out the nose. Billions.